Hello and welcome to another video. This is Voorhees Retro 81 and I just thought I'd give a quick update on the whole picking up games situation. So I have got typical fashion, you get the itch. There is one Master System game that is not here that I'm going to be trying to scoop up. Hopefully it's not gone. I had a bit of it wasn't on the list of the ones that I was going to get, but like a guy I trust has it for decent money. So anyway, that I'm considering that as outside of the collection. So the collection is completed, and that's just a nice little side one that hopefully I'll be able to pick up. But we'll cover if I manage to get that in a later chat. So I've got one PS2 game that I picked up, and I just wanted to do a show and tell with. That is Outrun 2006 Coast to Coast. As a recommendation by my good friend Retro Import Gamer, and I have been meaning to pick this up, but he spoke so highly of it, and we genuinely agree so much on racing games. I was like, I'm going to pick that up, and I'm glad I did. Played it all day yesterday, pretty much. Basically, only stopping to like eat and get some exercise. Fantastic game. Can be quite tricky, some parts of it, but yeah, really enjoying it. So thank you for that recommend, sir. Much appreciated. Lit a fire under my backside to finally get it. So that being out of the way, we're going to go ahead with the four games, except for that one that I may be picking up. The four games that complete my ideal Master System library. And I will say, none of these are like big exciting games because, as I said before in the previous video, a lot of this is box upgrades to things that I've had loose carts since I picked up the machine way back in way back around about 2002, something like that. So yeah, these aren't like I've got me other things way back in the day, so these are just like, ticking off the boxes kind of things. So, firstly, I've got Sonic 2. This is an upgrade from loose cart to boxed. So, yeah, nothing particularly spectacular there, but a very good game. I would say this is a black sheep of the Master System Sonic library. It's very difficult in comparison to the other ones, and it has the hang glider, which I probably only need to mention that to anybody who's played this and they're already getting like rage flashbacks from flying into spikes, because the control system for that is less than satisfactory. But yeah, Sonic 2, good game. Probably my least favourite of the Master System Sonic games, but I decided that I was going to go for all three of the Sonic platformers boxed. No manual on this, and I don't think any of these have the manuals. I'm not a big complete in box person, as I've mentioned before, so I'm not looking for manuals. I'm just looking for I'm always just looking for stuff at a sensible price that I can afford. So I'm not going to break the bank collecting and just be a fun hobby. So yeah. Now this was one of the most complicated to get hold of. I did eventually get it at a very good price. I was quite worried about it because it's coming via Every, and that's like the retro collector's worst nightmare is when somebody says they're sending something via Every, because it's probably going to end up broken at the end of your garden or nicked or whatever. But that is Shadow Dancer, the Secret of Shinobi. So this is different from the Mega Drive version. I mean, I'm sure Master System Mega Drive people will know this anyway, but this is a direct conversion of the arcade game. Well, I say direct, obviously it's downsized for the Master System, but it's pretty impressive in terms of like colours and size of sprites and everything. It's quite faithful and quite impressive. It's also balls hard. So knowing I don't play it a lot because it gives me the rage, I didn't want to pay crazy money for it, and thankfully I was able to get it at a decent price, and the guy Royal Mailed it in the end, so win-win. So yeah, very happy to have that, and that sort of, I'm pretty sure that's all the Shinobi games on the Master System I have now, so that's pretty sweet. Like I say, very good game, faithful to the arcade rather than being a Master System down port of the Mega Drive version. I mean, the Mega Drive version is one of my favourite games of all time, so it would have been cool if it was like, you know, a port of the Mega Drive version, but the arcade version is cool, and it's nice to have that, because I used to have that on the Commodore 64. I say used, I might still have it. The Commodore 64 is all mothballed. Some of that DVD is trying to escape again. So yeah, Shadow Dancer. Just going to put that over there. This won't surprise anybody, given that what I was talking about earlier. Sonic the Hedgehog. This was actually also a little bit tricky to track down at a smart price, which surprised me, but then when I thought about it, it didn't surprise me, because it's just gone global that the American version of this is one of the really rare Master System games, and the American version is just a European version with a stupid little barcode sticker over here. And I'm pretty sure resellers have gotten wise to that, and they're starting to scoop these up and then like repro print little stickers over there and try and get people to fork out millions for them. I don't know, maybe I'm too cynical, but it was surprisingly difficult to find a copy of this at a sensible price, so got it, staying in my collection. This is the best of the three Master System Sonic platformers, I would say. I will just say now, I am intentionally not going for Sonic Spinball. I have Sonic Spinball on the Mega Drive. I see no point in buying a downsized version of it that's over £300 or whatever it's going for now. It's absolutely ridiculous. You know, the Mega Drive version is the best version, you know, no messing, and I have it, so why would I want to get that on the Master System? You know, if it's ridiculously expensive, it's just no point, is there? So yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog, my favourite of the Master System Sonic games. Great music, great sound. Not quite as good at this as I am on Sonic Chaos, but I have more nostalgia for this. So yeah, great game. Very happy to have that in the collection box now. And then finally, this is a completely new edition. I've never had this on cart in any way, shape or form. And this also completes kind of a subset of Master System games for me, as it's the final game that I need out of this set, unless you count the 3D one, which I don't have the capability to play the 3D one, and I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. So that is Outrun Europa. Played a fair bit of this, got the hang of it. It's quite difficult, so I haven't got off the first level yet, which is like you're driving around on a motorbike. I think what I'm probably going to do the next time I pop this into the system is I'm actually going to pull out the arcade stick and use the arcade stick for it, because I thought that it was a press a button to accelerate game, and actually what I was doing was I was using all of my turbos and then my bike stopped completely in the middle of the road, and I was like, I have misunderstood the control system for this. I mean, this is another without manual job. Again, you know, this was just to add a game that I hadn't played to the collection. It's not like, you know, oh, I must have that complete. I'm not that keen on Master System manuals anyway. They're a bit they're a bit naff, really. I mean, obviously, if you're going for a complete in-box collection, you've got to go there. Stop trying to fall off, DVD. But yeah, really good game. Looking forward to getting my teeth sunk into this. And so far, I would say this is the most. I mean, I do really like the Outrun port on the Master System. I think it plays really well. It's a shame it doesn't have automatic transmission for me, because I'm not really a big fan of manual transmission racing games. I prefer to play AT where I can. So that's a bit of a down point for it for me, where this has automatic transmission, which is fantastic. Never really got on with Battle Outrun. I know that's kind of blasphemy in the Master System scene, but just too aggressive with the AI cars, always getting bashed about all over the place. Never really enjoyed it much. Do have it, but never sees much play, put it that way. So yeah, really happy to have this, and this was a game that I always wanted to get on the Commodore 64, but I never saw, so it's nice to have it on the Master System instead. So yeah, that's the pickups update for now. What I will probably do if I do decide I'm going to pick up that other game is I'll just roll it into another video sometime when I'm talking about other stuff. So as always, thank you very much for watching. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you've all had a lovely weekend, and I shall speak to you again soon. Peace out.